Hi, and welcome back to Let's Win Invisible Inc. I'm Phwop, and we just cracked a vault. We could not get in the inner sanctum, but we did rack up the credits and immediately spin them all. Since we picked up two awesome programs, Brimstone and Oracle, I'm not really feeling the need to hit this server farm and waste my time there, so I'm going to waste my time at the Cybernetics lab. Unfortunately, none of my choices are particularly close to each other, but maybe we'll get some new targets of opportunity. I think you might get new targets at the beginning of each day, and since it's hour 22, this will be our last day one mission, day one in quotation marks, because obviously this will stick us into day two, but this mission will be day one difficulty, just because we began our flight path to it at the 22nd hour. So you want to be mindful of when you cross over into days, because all the missions after you cross that 24-hour day line will be more difficult.
Corporate
So
augmentation implanters
it's good to get
surprisingly good
3
at
missions
finding empty
in per
space in a
day.
human
That's pretty
body.
solid.
I'm sure no one will mind if we borrow some time with one at this location.
Alright, so the basic way that these missions work is there are two cybernetics or installation thingy-bobbers, and you can choose to either get your augmentation room expanded or to take the freebie install. So let's look at what this might mean for us. So Nika has an empty slot. Prism does not. So if I sent Prism in, you can either take the augment that they offer you. You can put in your inventory if you can't install it directly. Or I could expand Prism's augment capacity by 1. That procedure will knock your agent out for 2 turns, so pick a nice safe spot for them to drop and sleep. Like Nika, I would love to expand her mental capacity. Remember, you can pick up. It's much more difficult to expand your slot. You can only do expansions on these types of missions. Get new expansions, that is. Whereas
Corporate
the
augmentation implanters are surprisingly
actual
good at
augments
finding
themselves
empty
can be
space in a
found all
human
over the
body.
place.
I'm sure no one will mind if we
So
borrow some time with one at this location.
the plan would be, unless it's incredibly beneficial, to just go straight for improving your agent's augmentation capacity as opposed to installing free augments, as that's the permanent bonus. Or that's the rarer function.
Corporate firewall down. Alarm response expected.
Nika especially is incredibly good with a bunch of augments that can make her melee attacks or ranged attacks armor piercing or give additional AP, which is already off the chain. So she is our target for this. Yeah, okay, just checking that I was recording. Alright, so we're not learning too much here. I'm going to hit that power. I'm going to go ahead and let me hijack a little bit of this. I did, of course, bring a little bit of credits into this, as one should. Let us go ahead and oracle somebody. Cool. I like it. I don't want to start knocking people out if I don't have to. It's a little soon for that. Since we're not going to move her, let's go ahead and observe this guy's movement. His patrol pattern takes him right back. Definitely don't feel a driving need to capture this instantaneously. Let's see. We could move here if we wanted to. I prefer to be a little more protected. And because, remember, this will when that gets hacked, Prism's refraction chamber ability will net us a 1 power gain. Hacking this with Parasite is purely beneficial for me. Okay, now remember, he will be back in the exact position he was in next turn. Prism, with her level 2 Anarchy, will be able to steal out of his very pockets. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and start the turn with some camera snatching. Oh, I love this ability. Do I want to use it again? No cooldown? Oh, this is some high quality stuff. I do not have the pass. Okay, so maybe I can steal a security card from him. I'll know next turn, not this one. Let's go ahead. See, just like I said, he's going to wind up right there. Now he's thinking I could hide her here and steal from him, but it looks like that won't be the case, as I'll have to pass in front of him. So I'm really going to have to cross over here. I'm glad I checked out his status. Could have sprinted. There are a few regrets, but... Alright, so I don't currently have anything to hack with my Parasite. I do have plenty of energyless stun available with her Neural Disruptor. So I'm going to go ahead and burn more power. You want to be careful not to use Oracle to make it impossible to pay for fusion. Here we go. See, the beautiful thing about this is I can now hack that. These guards. Oh, this is so good. Oracle is fantastic, guys. And that's actually going to net me 1 power. I mean, of course, Oracle cost me, but I did hack. Okay.
Hey, what was that?
Whoops. My bad. That's going to cost me. Rewind. I don't think it's worth it. Save rewind for more deadly situations. Let's just... You know, if I just steal from him, he's just gonna investigate the area, and then he'll go back to his normal pattern, whereas if I knock him out, bad news bears. Tactical view, okay. I think I can put her here. She can come down here.
Damn it, they got away.
Oop. Now I have to rewind.
Get that agent back on their feet, operator. We need all hands
Oh, I
on
see
deck.
what happened. He shifted his viewpoint.
Intruders down.
Ooh, unfortunate. Alright, well, let that be a lesson to you. I didn't realize they would shift their viewpoint in this kind of circumstance. Alright, so instead, our placement is going to be here and here. I wonder if we will oracle something different this time. Ah, yes. Well, that seemed to have gone the same way it did. And, yep, another refraction chamber. See, guys, 1 square off. Make a big difference. Okay, let's see. Does that mean there are no cameras left? No remaining uncaptured cameras. Okay. There's a whole ton of guards up there. That means I have nothing to do with all this power. Could beat this guy up and then, like, motor through. this whole zone. No, you really want to take it slow with the Cyber Lab, as you're going to spend a lot of time unconscious. You want to keep security down. I guess we will move right here. Snag some of this sweet power. We don't have an econ chip yet, and I spent a lot of power. No security card. Yeah, alright. It's usually best to... Okay, what am I gonna do? Nothing. It is nice to have all the cameras under my control already. Oh my. This looks pretty fantastic. I'll take it. And I think I'm just going to take both my agents down here. If all the guards are up here, sure, that may be where the Cybernetics lab is, but let's just work our way steadily through the system. Splitting up might not be such a good idea. Note that we left this guard wondering what's going on, but
Looking around.
he's just gonna give up. Remember, they really start hunting once they've been KO'd.
Did you see that?
Nobody saw nothing. Since we've got so much power, let's just keep him off our trail. I probably should have peeked first. Ooh. Okay, note that there is a point where Brimstone becomes as efficient as Parasite. We have not reached that point, so we're just going to keep using Parasite. It also nicely, as these have different times that they will break, Refraction Chamber will continue to give us power points.
Alarm level 1. Additional cameras. Surveillance level.
Very nice. New cameras coming online. Always good to check for those. We can oracle them. That's incredibly power inefficient.
Look at those augment grafters. People
Perfect.
who aren't us pay top dollar for time on those bad boys.
Ha, people who aren't us. Okay, I need me some hacksaws. Here is the point where Parasite is almost equally efficient. I'm gonna go ahead and break this one. Aren't I? If she's KO'd. Will someone come out of that door? Okay.
Warning.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Gonna go ahead and brute force this one so that we can get this distributed processing, not what I need. I want another augment socket on her. KO for 2 turns. I'd prefer for her to be behind it.
We must have triggered something in their telemetry. They're toggling the power onto some of the devices we've taken.
Power togglers. Okay, just to cover her ass, we're gonna move up in here and check out this room. Also, I don't want to go anywhere where these cameras are coming back online. Alright, we can... We can slow capture that with Parasite. Let us peek in here. Looks like nothing. I use the incognito view to check out rooms in case I visually miss something interesting. And it looks like there's a whole lot of nothing going on in there. I've definitely been to places where there was a vault access door, a Cybernetics mission where there's a vault access door to Lord only knows what, some sort of super installer, perchance. Let us... 1, 2, 3. Remember, your firewalls will increase when you hit security level 2. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to milk my refraction chamber ability the most, I'm going to capture with Parasite 1 of these items each turn. And you just want to make sure that they don't increase in firewall unexpectedly, causing a camera to be active for 1 more turn than you really want. See, we're just taking our time. Refraction chamber, of course. Use our freebie. Let's capture... I find cameras more useful than gates most of the time. Okay, we're gonna hide her back here. Titanium rods. Titanium rods is excellent. Melee weapons deal +1 KO damage. It is perfect for Nika, but it's also incredibly common and cheap. Unlike installing an augment socket, which is incredibly uncommon and can't be bought. So we're just gonna do that. We may even get a chance at some of these mods when we get back to the nano fabricator over here. Alright, nobody's nearby, so we're gonna sprint. Stealing all your credits. Spending all your credits on me. 5 power, I don't need that much power for anything. We'll save that in case we go on some sort of power spending spree once we get into this next room. Okay, agent down, yep. See, you want to take it nice and slow. You want to find that Cybernetics room early. Spend all your early levels when no one's looking for you and no one suspects you're there. Alright. Soaking up all this power. To sprint or not to sprint? Let's go ahead and not. Remember, nice and slow. So, this has to be a guard. Because I don't think it's a camera. Oh, it could be a camera. think I've got power to spare. Oh, oh, good guess, me. Okay, so there's nothing worthwhile in there. This is a camera that only came on after we reached security level 1. So I'm not going to waste any more AP looking around that place. We have cleaned out most of this level. Let's head back this way. She's down, but she'll be waking up this turn. I did pay for fusion. I'm about to get that last camera. Remember, when Oracle's active, it means there is another camera out there. Alright, Nika's back. We did play the long haul. Yep, it looks like we have captured all the cameras once more. Lots of power to go around. Let's snag this back from the corporations for more power. If you have to choose one side or the other of the obstacle, prefer the one that guards you from the entranceways. So I would take this side instead of this one, which is exposed to this doorway. It's not exposed to this one because it's in between, but you get the idea. Well, you know, I might as well hack this. It is what I do. Should have sprinted, I guess, but no need to rush. Okay, you can zoom in and out, not seeing anything. Alright, firewall's increased. See, there you go, that's what I'm talking about. This thing did not get hacked. Oh, you know, we did gain refraction chamber energy despite the power supply not actually being hacked. Probably because it increased in level. Intriguing. We've already stolen from this guy. So I prefer to just leave him in the dust. Now we have real ultimate power and nothing to do with it. Remember, once you're on your way out, that knocking out most guards won't raise the alarm level. And if it lets you sprint, it can be totally worth it. Plus you can sit on them for a turn or two. You just need to know when you're leaving where to go, or at least where not to go. I know that this section of the map is clear. I can probably find the exit. It's probably not in this room. Before this guy wakes up. So the question is, do I want to? And with Nika, you have a lot of KO power, so even if he gets up and follows you, you're pretty good. Then again, stealth is very safe. Let's move her up here and see what my action points look like. Alright, we're just gonna stealth by this guy, I think. We've already got his money. On your way out is a great time to bash a couple guards that you haven't stolen from and take their wallets. Can't actually ambush from this door. Let's go. Uh-huh.
Did you see that?
Let's go ahead and open that. Ambush that guy. Nika's not going to be used for this ambush at all, so I'm not going to sprint. I don't want to accidentally disrupt anyone's sneaking. And let's move diagonal. Kickstart fusion, as you should. Okay, this guy. How suspicious is this gonna look?
What was that?
That's what I thought. Very suspicious. Now he's gone into hunt mode, so if they see a guard get taken down, they will get all moody on you. It's a little late for that security pass. I don't think I need it. Oh, look at this. We can ambush from there. He will get suspicious. Oh, here we go. This is just... We can just dash over there. How many action points do I have here? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. If I sprint, I can move here, have 4 AP. I think that's enough to get me into ambush position. Let's give it a shot.
What was that?
Oops, that's a bit more guard than I meant. Predictive brawling. Oh, holy crap. This is exactly what the doctor ordered for Nika. Gain 6 AP. This effect triggers after this agent successfully knocks out an enemy with a melee attack. Nika was made to knock out multiple enemies a turn with melee attacks, so this is just too good. And it's cheap. The melee augments are fantastically cheap. Oh look, an econ chip. I wanted one of those. Portable servers. I do like the portable servers, especially in these power heavy builds. Since I have Prism, I don't need one early. I can hold out for a portable server 3. If you find a better Volt Disruptor, you might need one sooner. I want this hand cannon 2. As with someone who has +1 armor piercing, it can be just fantastically good. Also good on anything that has 2 or more ammo is great on Nika, including the there's one rifle that like can be used once per mission and then reloads itself, and she can actually shoot it twice, unlike all the other characters, because she has 2 attacks. It can be used for like 1 round per mission. So I am gonna pick up this econ chip because it's gonna be worth it to me, even though I have to invest in speed skill level 2. And you need to save like 500 credits to get speed skill level 2 to use it, so otherwise you'll be selling stuff. Okay, so where can we go? Here, that's an ambush. Okay. Let's just distract that guy. Ooh, I should have waited until I moved. Okay, good. He didn't hear me again. Perfect. So let's move here. Ambush mode. Is that gonna work? He may spot me when he comes down here. We are out of rewinds.
What was that?
Let's close the door so he acts a little stupider. Okay, it looks like he's walking. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, we got our goodies here. She's pinning him. I've got loads of power. Let's go ahead. Peek. Open door. Peek. I wish I could see what was back there. Oh well. How's our ambush? Ambush. Ambush. Yes! Little over-eager there. I desperately want to know if there's anything back there. Presumably there's not. Note then we now have 17 AP on Nika. Okay, totally empty. Closing the door. Should rob this guy. Give me all your money. Okay, there's our exit. Remember, Nika gets multiple attacks per round, so we can just stun this guy to bring him back up to 2 rounds. Oh my god, 23 AP. We still have an attack left, so I don't really feel bad sprinting. What, someone might hear us? Alright, we've scoped out the rest of the level, and let's go ahead and close this door. Sit on this guy. Yeah. See, this is why you want augment spaces on her. Predictive brawling. Then you want titanium rods for the extra KO, or maybe you want armor piercing. The additional KO time is very nice. You can get strength level 5 to add 1 KO damage, also so she can carry a ton of weapons and such. But that armor piercing can be so good. So it looks like 2 turns and we're going to be out of here.
Ground level 3. Additional guard patrols. Evasion recommended.
We are once again maxed out on power. Let's just give this guy a love tap for plus 9 AP. We're gonna sprint because, yeah. Why not? I don't think there's anything else I wanted to buy. Nope, I've only got 500 credits. I know what I need to use it for. Close the door out of habit. No, you can steal from people from 1 space away. If that's not an option, then there's nothing to steal.
Investigating the area. Guess it was nothing.
Guess it was nothing. New guards seem to seem to rarely have items on them, but I'm definite that I've seen fresh guards come in with items on them. Especially fancy grenades and stuff. And here we are. Yeah, note that predictive brawling kicks in even if the guard is sleeping, which is just... it's a little much. That's not brawling, guys. That's domestic abuse. And we're out. So that was a relatively quick, easy mission. We nabbed some augment slots and a sick augment, as well as an econ chip. Very glad I brought 500 credits into the mission. It just definitely pays to keep about that many credits available at all times. The econ chip, well, it's a tough call. Nika kinda doesn't need the speed, although I prefer to put it on whoever my hacker is. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. We're gonna give Prism the hacking ability. She's gonna be the one who wanders around hacking consoles for cash, and eventually giving me tons of power and tons of money with his econ chip. At the moment, let's go to mission select before we spend our cash. It's day 2.
I think we're getting somewhere. Monster will explain.
You guys are good at covering your tracks. You've been hitting the corpse for years, but they've never been able to follow you home. I guess they were too distracted fighting each other to bother. Or maybe you were considered a useful pawn. Enemy of my enemy and all that.
What we do well.
Well, you must have finally done something to get their undivided attention. They were able to pinpoint your HQ by linking their surveillance nets. That's unprecedented. Not for the usual bullshit political reasons, but because of the sheer computational power required. They must have an ungodly powerful network hidden out there somewhere.
One that could host incognita.
Right. If you put your AI on that network, it would have an incredible degree of access.
Enough to wipe their security records and put Invisible back underground.
More like enough to force them underground, and who knows what else. As I said, it would be incredible. But that's jumping ahead. We have to find it first. They're still looking for you, but they're not hiding the fact anymore. Each time you do an infiltration, the global SecNet lights up like a Christmas tree. Do that enough times, and we should be able to cross-reference the traffic and find the location of the root node.
And then we can strike back. Well then, it's time for us to poke the bear.
So basically, do enough missions, stuff happens. Alright, so it's day 2. We are given a couple new free targets to go after. Of course, our old ones stick around. There are a lot of missions over here, so it's kind of desirable to get over there. I am 7 hours into the new day, so I will want to consider that carefully. I can probably hit this vault. Unfortunately, there's no vault access keys. Note that old missions do increase in difficulty. Everything is difficulty level 2 now. Money. I can use money. Don't need the server farm. These are good missions.
This security office just got a priority shipment from a nearby weapons shop. Looks like they might be testing
So
some
a security
new gear
dispatch mission will give you one really expensive item. It's good to know the difference between security dispatch and nanofab vestibule.
Most nanofabs have advanced security protocols to prevent unlicensed fabrications. The
nanofab vestibule will give you access to a super fabricator that has an incredible array of items you can buy. The dispatch will net you one free in-game level item, like a Paralyzer 3 or a portable server level 3, something ridiculous. Usually they're worth like 6 to 1200 cash each. But the nanofab vestibule would give you a very wide array of options. So desirable. Okay, let's see. So we're only going to have 19 hours left when we get somewhere. It's probably best to go after these two together. There's a chance we could do this guy and then the vault. Senkaku Detention Center. Note that that's actually more difficult. Maybe detention centers are just rough like that, but this will net us a new agent, a new random agent, and I find that highly desirable, as agents, of course, come with 3 slots to carry things and 8 AP, which makes them a huge boon to your team. That's like a 50% increase in AP, mostly, and the ability to pin an additional guard, plus their own special talents. So if I can go here, that'll take 12 hours, putting me in 19. Presumably I can get here in 5. And we can hope for 3 missions on day 2. Otherwise I could definitely go here. It'll be 19 hours and this will be like a 2 or 3 hour hop. So I could guarantee that I get 3 missions on day 3. But I would prefer to have that extra operative for both of these missions, as that can really affect your spending choices. Plus I can bank some money here. Maybe Monster will sell me a vault access card, as he sometimes does, and I can make extra amazing amounts of money on the vault. It's unlikely, but hey. So let's go there in our next mission. So for purchasing, I am going to buy speed for Prism here, so she can use this econ chip to make me tons of money for the rest of the game. More if I improve her hacker skills. And then we're going to go break someone out of jail. That's it for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you like Invisible Ink and you want to see more of it, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. And until next time, farewell.